Hi guys, welcome back to Dark Zone, the quarantine, ultimate quarantine night. Let's stick here and just relax with some ultimate image. Another night with the 5D frame. Hi Sinclair, let me salute some friends on chat. The relaxing boys of the Z channel. Hi Warren, evening, greetings from all over the world. Let's relax all together. Yes, I'm still fighting with the frame. You know the drill. I'm always fighting with the frame. It's exciting because you are going to see me play totally random games with the exciting new feature of the Ultimate King Ultimate Image. You're ready? See the new boot sequence videos I made for every system. Every system has its own boot system. I repeat for those who don't understand yet how it works, the mystery random mode. Each system has its own boot screen sequence. You see Amstrad, and this is repeated for every game. So every game has the same. Let me change the video because it's too contrast. Let me lower the contrast. Okay, every system has its own boot video assigned for every game. So you see on the game list, you see the same snap videos, but this will be disabled on the final image. You can see the video if you want, but by default you will see only the box art, because you see it's not much sense to have the same video for every game. You cannot see the game box. Yes, they're cool to see. The Atari, for example, 50 system, each system has its own boot screen. And I showed the new ones I made compared to yesterday. That's so cool, no screenshot, very refined. And Game & Watch, for example, I made this today. The Game & Watch Splash, okay, Game Gear, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, television, MSX, Nintendo 64, even that one is new. Look, the Nintendo 64 logo. Capital Base. Okay, so you have all these cool boot sequence videos assigned for every game, USD, and you ask, but why I have to see the same sequence? For what is the purpose of that? I will show the purpose. It's very exciting purpose. The purpose is called mystery random mode. Look at the ScanVM, it's so cool. With the rotating logo, ScanVM. SCSD, Supergraph. Look, the Supergraph is spectacular. Kodi, look, Kodi. I need a new box art for Kodi. It's very rich. Daphne also is new. Look, Daphne. Let me know if you like this. I made this little splash because, of course, Daphne doesn't have any boot sequence. But let's go into the action. What is the purpose of that? The purpose is MRM. It's progress. Yes, it's great. I like to. The purpose is the mystery random mode. If you want to play with this exciting mode, which is already an addiction to me, I had to say, I want to play only with this mode. So even tonight we make a full mystery random mode night, quarantine night. So if you press select button on controller, you start the video screensaver, which show on random rolling, show the boot sequence of every system you saw before. This is the TurboGrafx 60, and then you can force the change, the system change, still pressing select. This is new Amstrad, very retro. I like this too. You can force another roll, keep pressing the select button, just like a slot machine. You see, you can press select continuously and keep to roll the dice. When you have the system you like the most, you have to press start and you will run a totally random game. So a total random game of the system of choice, of course. So arcade, Sega Mega Drive, Amstrad. I've changed Amstrad because I don't like so much the one what made before. Amiga is still a little static. We talked with Franco Franchi and Brutal Bass about the Commodore is not bad. Atari 2600, very old style logo. In television, I made the one for a television too. It's almost static, but if you see on the upper side, there's some white. Amstrad again. I don't know what to play. I need some courage because it awaits me thousands of baseball games. Jacob suggested the Amiga Kickstart 2.0. You don't talking about the AGA sequence, I suppose, because this is already assigned to the Amiga 1200. And you don't refer to this animation, right? Okay, he was referring to that. I have to say, I could assign this animation to all Amiga games, but the catch is you cannot recognize anymore the Amiga 500 compared to the Amiga 1200. The Amiga 500 has the single simple disk, white disk, okay? And the Amiga 1200 has the splash with the moving diskette you was referring, Jacob. Basically, if I assign this to all systems, you don't know if you start an Amiga 500 games or the AGA game. It's not a huge catch, to be honest, but let's back to our rolling of joy, the thrill of mystery, Amstrad. It plays the most the system which have the more games, of course. So the Commodore 64, which have 4,000 of games, is played more often. Look, the Spectrum is so basic. Yes, could be an idea, but it seems a little subtle. I don't know. It's an idea. PlayStation. Let's start a PlayStation. Good meditation. I'm scared of guru meditation. So I'm starting a totally random PSX games. Let's see. Shadow Man. The PI decided for me. If you have 22,000 of games and you don't know where to go, what to do, just let decide your PI with the mystery random mode.
The 9th of November, 1888. But my deeds am unknown, and I am known as Jack. Spring-heeled Jack, Jack the Ripper. By my deeds am unknown.
I hate this shit. Just a pawn in Nettie's master.
I hate this shit.
She moves me in mysterious ways.
I don't remember this game. The frame rate is terrible. Mamma mia, veramente molto scattoso. It's sluggish as hell. Not fluid at all. I think I need some jump, of course. Not fluid. I think PSX can do way better than that. Okay. Another one. Let's go with Amiga. Amiga is a pretty hard because some games are not so appropriate for a fast live stream and point and click adventures and games that require mouse. So to play Amiga games totally random. Every dawn, no idea what the game is, but this is the thrill. Seems a clone of Rygar. È andata piuttosto bene, tutto sommato. An action game, so it's appropriate for the purpose. Interesting clone of Rygar. Hi, Luna Space. The Shadow Man is terrible. It runs. It explodes. Okay. How you doing? It's a very simple sided beat 'em up game. Gameplay is most identical to Caverns of Pain, another mediocre game by Down Under. It seems a clone of Greiger to me, but Every Dawn doesn't offer anything new. If you are after a beat 'em up, leave this one lying on the shelf. Una bella pubblicità, una bella descrizione per il gioco. Ok. It basically it says it sucks. Arcade Classic. And there's two independent arcade sets. Remember that Arcade and Arcade 2, they are totally on their own independence. So the games you not find on one set, you find on another. The games, of course, are different. The sets feature different games. Another Neo Geo game. Neo Geo also is included on two versions, the MVS and the AES. Okay, there's the AES, which works with coin system, so it's just like an arcade game. But the AES is the home system Neo Geo, which is different. Great graphic. Pum. Pum. See? You mess with the wrong person. Shobari. Dode, Karukero. It was fun, thank you. What a graphic. Shy. Oosh. It throw arrows. It's not fair. Counter, Mina, you're about to die. What is that? This little creature. That is the finish. Look at him. He's a womanizer. What a graphic. Incredible is in an user-friendly Neo Geo games. Maybe it's the first Neo Geo games where I don't beat to not beaten to hell. Samurai Spirit Zero. Interesting. Ciao Romilla. Welcome. Look at the new animation on Amstrad. And this is Neo Geo. If you start with the Neo Geo sequence, you start AVS game, so the home system version of Neo Geo, not the arcade version. NES, FDS, the Nintendo Disk System, the Commodore 64. Mystery Random Nights, Mystery Random Quarantine Nights. BTZ. Mystery Random Crash Night. Yes. Other than random games, even Random Crash. It's so thrilling. It don't seem to work. I don't think this game works. Black screen night. No way this works. Why I got broken games with the random system. What? No signs of life. Island of the Dragons, mamma mia, cosa stavo per far partire tra l'altro. Ok, there's some dead end. And crash and black screen. Basta con gli arcade. No arcade night, no arcade night. No arcade. I said no arcade. Game Boy Advance is very dangerous. High risk to get an kid game. SNES. Let's try SNES. A baseball games. No. Newman has. Seems a racing game. It's like to play the dice. Everything can happen. It's not staged at all. Not staged at all. Race, 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 race. Reach for the gas. The arm will provide you nightmares. Magic random nightmares. It's getting worse. Mamma mia, bruttino, anche questo. And I'm nuts for every Formula One games on planet, but that one is terrible. What? 3 laps left. Turn left. Turn right. Turn left. Turn left was that terrible futuristic racing for the PSX. PSX. Commodore, let's try again. Commodore 64, another broken game for sure. Random crash, nightmare, black screen night. Galaxia 7 Plus. No, I like Formula One, only the games, to be honest. I do not follow the real Formula One. But I love all the games, Formula One games. You will find tons of Formula One games on this image for sure. It's Epic again with another shitty game. Guys, 4,000 of Commodore 64 game, you cannot expect almost masterpiece. No, you have to expect tons of garbage. No, the Commodore 64 set is fantastic. There's tons of masterpieces and great games, but a huge set because a very lengthy platform, one of the most. Let me exit from this hell first. Smiley software. I knew it. I knew it. Seems like another game, like that one made with the show them up construction kit. No, get ready to die for some real action on the quarantine black screen crash random freeze. boring garbage night. I wanna die. No, I wanna die, not in the game. I wanna die for real. Mamma mia. Ce la possiamo fare, ce la possiamo fare. Keep going, keep going. Sega Master System? No. Atari 2600. Very dangerous with that one. Anything can happen. Bibo! Bibo! No. What the fuck is that? Bibo! It's like a Pongo with bees. Oh, fa pure la schiacciata, incredibile. Aurumilla said it's too violent. No! In che senso? No, bello. Oggettivamente bello. Game Boy Color. Far too violent. Another Commodore. You are masochistic night, masochistic black screen, random crash, garbage, boring. Commodore 64 night, quarantine night. Occulto Force, Occulto Force, Occulto Force. I want to sing tonight. Logo DMD, Wizard. It's it's fascinating because I don't know all these 4,000 Commodore 64 games. This is not in Italian. I don't think so. No. Yes, there's an AI behind that. I need to scary game with that music. Play the game. Ouch. Beginner, intermediate. Select number of play joystick 1. Is almost text adventure. Get ready, play 1. Look at the graph. I think I remember this game. No? Woo! I love the effects. Look at the animation. Fantastic. No! It was a suicide, basically. so dramatic. It's a trap. No? What's happening? Oh my god. Arzate, cornuto, arzate. È bellissimo. L'effetto sonoro quando sale le scale è qualcosa di incredibile. Oh my god, the monster. No! He's so dramatic when he died. Okay. Maru. Mega Drive, let's try a Mega Drive Genesis game. Mega Drive Genesis. Mega Drive on Europe, Genesis on USA. What is that? Fatal Labyrinth. I'm armless, I can not use anything. Ah! Not an RPG night, it's too expensive. Fatal Labyrinth, developed by Sega. I have some doubt about it. It always plays Commodore 64 and arcade. Dang. Amstrad, not Amstrad. NES. Try NES. NES. Soccer. Soccer game for NES. No! No! Ti piace? Anche a me mi piace tanto. I like MRM with the EA. Amiga, I know you want Amiga. I know you want a random Amiga game on the wasteland of Amiga 2600 of games. It's insane. Choose your destiny. Fire Blaster! Mamma mia, ho già paura. Hi Hatter B. Welcome to the chat. Level 1. What the fuck is that? 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 Bello. Effettivamente bello. Fire Blast. Incredible. Incredible. This is Master System. Let's try Master System. Master System. Gangster Town. I think this is a light gun game. No. The light gun game. I never tested the light gun game. Light gun game. Okay, not tonight. The light phaser. I'm sure you can select the controller instead of the light gun, but I don't know. Zapper game, and you can play the Zapper game with the controller. I'm afraid not. Sharp. This is a Sharp X68000 Tapper game. The marvelous computer of Sharp, which is like an Amiga, Japanese Amiga with incredible graphic, very incredible graphic. Unfortunately, only a little number of amount of game works with the emulator, but on my set there's around 100 of games, and consider there's tons of Japanese games, sexy Japanese game. It's not very viable. The fate of the human. The United Forces selected the enforcer Melgate Cato. Now get metamorphosis. Lot of shooters on the, but it's way better than the Amiga shooter I played before, I have to say. There's also to fire. Yes! Questo mi ha messo veramente di buon umore perché si vede lontano un miglio che è un gioco giapponese, si sente proprio il feeling giapponese. You can feel the Japanese spirit on this game. Atari, another Atari 2600. Dai. Mamma mia, paura. No! What is that? A bully man! These are not even works. Oh, eccolo. Mamma mia. I have some confession to tell you. At the time, I was on a television team, so the Atari 2600 was my enemy. I was very television man. The system war between Atari and the television. In television. Let's run a television game. Let's hope it's not an educational game. Lego Light. It doesn't have the overlay. No. Amiga CD32. Go. English, français, ditched, micropose presentation. I think this is, I don't know what this is. Game design research. Oh, Fields of Glory. Fields of Glory. Totally random. Sim, strategic games too much expensive for us. Move on. PlayStation random game from a set of over 700 of games there. It's so rich and fresh. LucasArts. I think this is Discord 2. Mi sa che è Discord 2. I think it's Discord 2. I think it's black screen. I think it's black screen. No. Factor. Oh, okay. So it should be Star Wars. Yes, it is. The Star Wars Rebel Assault. It's like an interactive movie. No, it was already loaded. Sì, infatti. C'è del pressing, quasi dello stalking. This is the faster image on market. Don't try to hamper this. It's too fast for you. Remember that this is the model. It's too fast for you.
The rebel fighters are in range, my lord. Sigma Squadron stands ready, awaiting your command.
Adesso YouTube mi farà a pezzi perché c'è le musiche di Star Wars. Mannaggia la mannaia. Perché l'ho fatto partire? Accidenti all'MRM. It's an interactive movie.
Let's take one more path and get back to base.
I hear you. Let's make it quick. I don't want to stay out here a second longer than necessary.
What's the matter, Phil? Don't tell me a hotshot pilot like you's afraid of the train, right?
No.
I never played that, but I'm sure it's a super interactive movie with the Saki action sequence, just like all interactive movies. I think all the Star Wars games released for the PlayStation are included on the image. I'm almost sure. Mamma, mi hanno fatto una brutta fine però, ragazzi.
As you can see, Lord Vader, the units perform admirably. In fact, I think the whole project has proved quite impressive. Why it is what I see and
Yet another target enterprise. I will not be impressed until I have under my command the full power to crush the Rebel Alliance.
Ora, con tutto il rispetto, ma la voce italiana di Darth Vader è proprio su un altro pianeta, che questa vocina un po' con accentino un po' inglese, che sembra quasi un po'... Chapter 1, The Dragon Jingle. Devo fare l'autocertificazione anche per far vedere un gioco di Star Wars. Il concetto è questo. It's so fluid! No, con le musiche di Star Wars sono un uomo finito. Mi beccherò più strike, l'uomo più strikeizzato dell'anno. Proprio le musiche del film, nemmeno niente, sono finito. Più finito di Tomb Raider, come dice il mio amico. Sei più finito di Tomb Raider. So perché ce l'ha con Tomb Raider, perché è finito sostanzialmente. Anche lui era un amante del vecchio Tomb Raider, non di quelli nuovi, quello classico che c'è anche nel set. Tomb Raider Classic. No, però sono contento, aver fatto un gioco di merda e essermi beccato 1000 strike, ne è valsa la pena. Ok, move on. Spectrum scares me, sorry, but I don't have the courage to start a Spectrum game. Tappen cannot request the game because this is the random night. The PI decide. This is our destiny is decided by PI, and the PI want to play Saki Commodore 64 games. It seems so. Mamma mia, guarda, non sa nemmeno nulla, è proprio il mistero. Oh, Barbarian? X of Rage, but seems Barbarian to me. This is a quarantine night, quarantine random black screen crash, and X of Rage night. This is the image of Barbarian 2, so this is a hack or worse. Schermata molto inquietante. Seems absolutely Barbarian 2 with a different name. X of Rage. Exactly the same game, that the hardest game on Earth. This is Barbarian 2, one of the most signature games of Commodore, great graphics, but hard as hell. Crazy controls, mamma mia, no, questo era veramente insostenibile. Cioè, questo veramente insostenibile. Questo qui si prendeva per questa grafica pazzesca e il gioco era una cosa immonda, immonda, proprio terrificante. Guarda che lavoro. The control system totally broken. Oh, thank you, Blue Dog. Blue Dog resolved the enigma. It's the Barbarian with a different name. So for the US market, I suppose. Who cares? The game is still terrible. But I love the time for the incredible graphics, but ci bastava poco. Another random PSX game, I just insist. Sign uses. Machine. Are you ready? Clockwork Games. Rush Hour. I think this is a racing game. You know, this is a godsend feature because when I record the live stream, I don't know what games to play. Now I have the RM, which resolved it for me. I'm so happy. The racing with visual, bird visual. In Italia diciamo a volo di inquadratura a volo d'uccello. Interesting. No. Whoa. I cannot change view, I think.
Hurry up!
Turn left. Ma, it seems with an autopilot to me. Okay, and that was Rush Hour. That's all, folks. That's all, folks. Okay, let's game. Less random games. Let's see if we can try a different Syscalc vision. Yes, Crash Bash is included. You keep request games when this is on the random 9. I'm kidding. As in, is included on PSX. There's more than 700 of games, so don't worry. Chances are all the games you want and need are included. Is Crash Bash a party game? Let's see. You love it. Crash Bash is a party game. Even Brutal Base love Crash Bash. We all love Crash Bash. This is Crash Bash, dark screen, black screen, freeze screen, garbage games night. Okay, I have to play the honest game. Let's keep it in television. Television is there's two difficult games. Number of player. Look at the marvelous overlays made by GigaB for the television. He just made the television viable for all, because without the overlays it's impossible to play television games, basically, because you go blind. Number of player. You see with the overlay on the left, you know the comments. No. Start event. I'm rolling. I'm ready. I am ready. You don't seem ready. Oh. It seems a little glitched. The sprite is strange. The sprite of car is a little warping. I think this is not a fully compatible game. Ermoli. No. Ce la posso fare. SNES. Let's finish with an SNES game. Something wrong. Developed by Funcom. This is a soccer game. Almost sure it's a soccer. No, it's an Olympic game. Winter Gold. Welcome to Winter Gold. Practice, compete, circuit. Not sure what that's the dancer on Olympic game. I don't know how to start this. Niente, via, proprio sono proprio fortunati. Winter Gold. I think this is a hex. I think it's legit. Let's try another one. Don't get frustrated. Kick off! Kick off for the Famicom, Super Famicom. It's a little messed. It seems a little mess. Okay. The game is okay, but the menu is messy. I don't know why. Maybe it's not fully compatible with the emulator. The graphics very impressive. The menu is totally mess. I want to close with a game that fire. Yeah, there's more than one emulator for the SNES. Oh, even that one is messy. I set the SNES 9X 2010 emulator, which is the most common used, I think, or is it the 9X? Okay, let's try the SNES CD game, which only runs with the okay. I don't know. Nine X is the emulator to use even for standard SNES, because it will make very sense. Let's try the same game. It was kick off with the other emulator and see if that fix. So I've also found the fix with the magic MRM. Okay, it's fixed. Bravo, Rumila, bravo. Bravo, Rumila, fixed kickoff method. I also to set the overlay because it's only bunch. There's some overscan. I had to set the custom mode. Oh, aspetta un attimo. Because I have this overlay with the DZ logo, which cut a little the frame, so you had to reduce a little the frame. Okay, should be okay. Should be now. Okay, all right. Okay, good. Let's try also firearm, which was messed too. And see if it works properly this time. No, it's still messed. Whoa, it's still messed. What kind of game is that? It's cancelled 2 action games. Is unreleased game, is a prototype basically, so it's very normal it is messed like that. No, it cannot be fixed because the game is just like that. It's an unreleased game. Well, if it can be, we will fix it. Of course, if cannot be fixed, come on, one very last game before closing. This is Game Gear, Amiga. I'm scared with Amiga. I'm scared. Master System, Game Boy Advance. Yes, I'm just avoiding some system because it's too complex to manage for this live stream. Maybe next time. Okay, let's try with the Mega Drive. Jet Caliber. It seems a tie-in. What language is that? I don't know if it's Russian. No, I don't think it's Russian. Well, it's a random night. Well, the graphics is very good. This is the continue. This is an hack game for sure. That's Caliber hack. There's a lot of hack, of course, of hacks, and the random mode consider the hacks. So is a hell. It's a hell. Prepare to suffer with this random mode. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this night, this random quarantine night, and thanks to Orbital Base or Mila. And we catch up in the next one. Ciao, ciao.